Cause I oh. Sorry, I just went Super Saiyan.
There's the Goku.
I joined back and like my truck is sitting here and everything's
Oh, there we go.
spilled everywhere.
Oh my gosh, I'm on the verge of tears. Like, this is killing me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just a video game. You relax.
I know it is. I'm not. Don't tell me to relax right now.
I do want to see your little thing work though while I'm up here.
It works better if you're not towards the center. But if you hit this, it turns 90 degrees.
Oh.
It feeds
at
into
that.
the calculator, which feeds into the sustainer, but the calculator is multiplied by the number interface. And through trial and error, I got it to 90 degrees.
I can't leave.
Oh, we have to go through the other door. This is the entrance.
I can't go through the other door.
Oh, I've locked you in. You're my little prisoner now.
I'm going down there again.
Good luck with that.
I hate this so much. That took me so long to chop and everything too. That pisses me off, so I'm genuinely so angry still.
Bro, you just get good.
Get good.
Don't say that to me right now.
What are you gonna do about it?
Ethan, I'm gonna leave. It is you like I'm angry about how angry I am.
Bro, you're gonna go to work and like throw an item at a customer.
They're not gonna be ready for me.
Like
Damn
every time
Roblox game.
There's this one guy that comes in, total asshole. I've only seen him twice. Total dickhead. Hate him every time he comes in. He seems to have it out for me or something. I don't know.
both times I've been in his line, he's complained to my manager about me.
Well, one time, alright, I was in the express lane, and the express lane is no more than 12 items. I had somebody come through, and they had, like, I don't know, 16 items. And he's like, why do you let people like that through? I'm like, pardon? He's like, it ruins it for the rest of us. Are you serious? Didn't look like he had 12 items. I'm like, did you count them? I'm not going to count it every time. It looked like around 12. It looked like a small amount, so I took them. He's like, yeah, well, it makes the rest of us wait. I'm like, you waited an extra minute. I'm sorry. I don't count every single order that comes through. And he's like, I want to talk to your manager. I'm like, okay, fine, go ahead. And they told him, my manager is like, I mean, it was around 12. There's no real issue with it. He's like, whatever. So I scanned his items through, and he left in a flurry. He didn't seem too happy. I don't get what was wrong with him. And then the second time he came through, oh my goodness. Now this time my manager kind of screwed me over. Okay, actually, you know what? First off, let me lay the story out. He comes up to my line with this little box full of his items. We don't give out boxes, so he had to have taken it off the shelf if it was empty or something. And then he's like, I have all the items placed, so then you can just scan them in the box and you don't have to take them out. I'm like, oh, okay, sounds good. None of them I was able to scan, so I had to take them out of the box. And he's like, I put them so then you didn't have to take them out of the box. I'm like, well, so I do have to take them out of the box because I can't scan them. He's like, but I put them so you could. I'm like, okay, I still need to take them out. I'm sorry, I can put them back. He's like, it's fine, don't worry about it. So he's like angrily putting them back in the box. He's like, and I have a rain check. I'm like, okay, sounds good. Let me see it. I'm gonna have to do it on a separate order. He's like, why? He's like, I'm like, that's how we do rain checks. That is literally protocol to do it on a separate bill. So I check the rain check, make sure it's still, available, because rain checks, they expire. They're only good for 2 weeks. And
He's like, I was gone.
Oh, you've told me this story.
yes! And he's like, I was gone. I'm like, that doesn't really, I'm sorry, but it's expired. He's like, I was gone. I'm part of the government. And I'm like, what? Okay, you were gone. Like, it's expired now. You should have used it before you left. And he's like, just do it. I'm like, we can't. He's like, is that your manager over there? I went, I mean, she's the supervisor, yeah, like, I'm gonna go grab her. I'm gonna go talk to her, okay? I want to use this rain check. She won't let me. She's like, well, he had a good reason. I'm like, what? She's like, he was in the hospital for his kid. That's why he couldn't have used it. I'm like, I didn't know that. He's like, well, I told you. I'm like, you said you were gone. I figured you were gone for vacation, not taking care of your sick child in the hospital. All you told me was you were part of the government. I don't know how that helps. He was so angry. I'm like, I'm really sorry. If I had known you were in the hospital with your kid, I wouldn't have fought you so much on it. I'm just told it's expired, so we can't use it. He's like, it's whatever. I told you. I'm like, oh, okay.
Did she really?
Yeah. They're like, why'd you let him do that? And she's like, well, he was in the hospital with his kid. And they're like, it's expired. You're not allowed to let them do that. She's like, well, he had a good reason. And they're like, he could have been lying. I'm pretty sure he was lying. I've literally never had anyone say sorry to me. Not often. Sometimes they'll say sorry. Honestly, I think the best thing that I get when a customer's being weird or something is like when they're hitting on me and then they find out that I'm underage and they're like, bye, and leave. I think that's like the closest I'll ever get to a sorry. oh my gosh. You know what? I get people that will get cash back and they won't tell me. So first off, they'll get like $200 in cash back and not tell me. So beginning ruins my day, ruins the entire moment. When the till comes and hits me in the hip, that hurts. You got a metal till coming Mach 10 at you, and oh, did you get cash back? Yup. All right. I look up, it's $200. I just had my till taken. I only have $100. Are you fucking serious? They're like, just give me everything. So I'm not even kidding. People will clean out my entire till. I appreciate when people ask me about cash back. They're like, can you do cash back? And sometimes I'm like, it goes up to 200. I have lots. Take what you need. And there's other times where they'll ask me and be like, I only have like $60 in my till, so take like 50 so I at least have something left. They're like, all right, sounds good. Most of, like, a lot of the time people won't ask and they'll just put in the $200. I'm like, I can't give you that right now. I don't have that. So I'll be all out of 20s and I'll be like almost out of 10s. It's insane. And you know what's even crazier? We have an ATM in the store. I'm not kidding. We have an ATM right next to the cash registers. There's been a couple times where I'm like, we have an ATM, you know. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Well, in all fairness, though, ATMs do charge you sometimes.
So you're gonna clean out an entire cashier?
It just saved me $30, I will.
You would leave a cashier with no cash.
I wouldn't.
To save $30, I would.
I wouldn't, because that makes their job 20 times harder.
See, but when people clear out my till, there's no issue. I just call over somebody and they open up the little safe and put more money in.
I can't.
What's in my till is what's in my till, yeah. I can trade between tills, but like no money is added to the floor. I hate it when people do that so much. It's so inconsiderate. I hate it.
Really?
Yes. Yes. I hate it when they don't ask about cash back. Mostly because I get a till in the hip. Because the till will just pop open on its own. So I don't know that they did cash back and it'll just wham me. Especially when there's an ATM right around the corner. Come on. You're gonna bug a teenager about that? Are you serious?
See, that one I think that's it's just part of your job, right?
I hate it though. They are my favorite people when they ask about cash back.
They're your favorite people?
My favorite customers. You are my favorite person. It means so much when people ask about cash back first before doing it. I'm so much more open to it. Now, I may also be a little petty.
Oh no, what makes you say that?
People are whatever. I think my biggest pet peeve is when people bring, like, broken or leaking items to my register and get it all over my till. Because there's been times where people will, like, plop something. I've touched raw chicken. Like, they had ripped open a chicken thing and just placed it, so I went to grab it and I stuck my thumb right into the chicken. I'm like, your chicken's broken open. They're like, what? I'm like, your chicken has a hole in it. They're like, oh, okay. Can I go grab another? I'm like, yep. What? You gotta come see this.
I don't know if I'll be able to do this, quite honestly.
Holy moly. All I see in the distance is you've got the giant triangle. What on earth?
Bro, it's my roof.
What are you gonna do with all that attic space?
Like, I don't know, the rest of my build.
Yeah, good luck getting the resources for that.
I was just about to say, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the resources for it. Aw, I love that.
What?
My little shelf. You should come see it.
I will. Give me a second.
No, you won't.
Quit your crying.
You're so mean.
Bro, why can't I
That's-
open your door?
Oh, it's because I locked you out.
There you go. Now you can.
Knocking on your window.
Alright, stop knocking on my window. Hold on.
Excuse me. Ah!
I got in. Oh, is this your little
Yeah,
tape
look at all
measure?
that snow.
Marble?
I know. It's like my own little home. I want to make a better table for all my discs because I'm starting to get too many.
You know what you should have? You should have like a little display case up here and up here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think even now!